it, not slow it, but come off gas because we got to get over to the right. This is the weave area. Right blinker on. I mean left, sorry, sweetie. Left blinker. Check it, check it. The last place, as an instructor, you want to mess up on is getting on the freeway when you see a big old truck carrying another big old something else and it can fall right up on you. But you know, we recover. Let's check out this whole drive. The complete one. That's what we looking for when we doing those coming. So today I had a lesson with Veronica Marquita. She funny acting, so I can't show her face. Nevertheless, she getting a whole lot better out there though, y'all. Let's check her out a little bit. Keep it all the way in first, all the way in first. Now you slow it down. We're gonna stay to that inside island, all the way in the lane. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Now slow it, stay towards the inside. Slow it, inside, inside. There you go, all the way around now. And now straighten her up. Remember, new drivers, when you're attempting to make that Michigan U-turn, you have to keep in mind that there are two different positions that you can be in that space. If you're closer to that inside island, you want to be aiming for that first lane. If you're on that outside island, then you get into one of those middle lanes. Let's check it out. And stop so that we can see. Once we can make sure that it's clear, because we can't see yet. Now we see that it's clear. We know that we're getting into this first lane. We're going to turn our head, look in that lane, and get to it. Bam, bam, bam. Let's roll. First lane. Bam, 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 bam. Gas through. Let it straighten up. There you go. That's what we looking for when we doing those coming into this first lane. So as you can see, after you make that Michigan U-turn, you look in the direction you want to go and give that vehicle a little gas, that steering wheel is going to automatically begin to straighten itself out. Keeping those hands in close proximity and grabbing that wheel once it's straight is ultimately how you're going to be completing smooth U-turns just like this. Look where we going, line her up, get to it. We're going to do it again at this next one. Next, let's take a look at how she's now turning left to enter these major roads. Keeping in mind which lane she wants to be entering and also making sure that she's straightening the vehicle out inside of that proper lane. Let's look at it. Better, right? You was looking, you grabbed and controlled when you knew where to land it at. We can deal with that. Lane change to the right from you and say. Bam, there we go. Now you're looking a lot more smoother with on first, check first, then go. Cancel the signal. Not only is she showing more control of the vehicle with her turns, she's also doing a great job of getting inside of that proper lane. Now, I want to take a look at the lane changing and being able to determine the vehicle spacing and when you're able to lane change into that proper lane safely. Keep in mind that these vehicles now have blind space indicators on that outside mirror. Also, what you want to keep in mind is once you put that blinker on, others will begin to look out for you. Let's take a look at how she did. Let's try the lane change right. Blinker on, rock and roll, all the way on. Check it, check it. Keep the speed up, keep the speed up.
Okay.
Put the blinker all the way on. There, check it, and roll. Bam.
Corey, they right there.
You got it, check it, roll.
All right.
Dang it. Straighten her up. We're gonna make her right up here. Keep it rolling. Now, if she didn't try to argue with me on everything I ever told her, she'd probably already have her license by now. But for some strange reason, every time I tell her to do something, I gotta give her another explanation to say it again. Why would I have you lane change to my side and it ain't safe? You gotta check and just trust me at that point. But no. As the driver, you have to make the determination on whether or not you have the time and space available to get into that new lane. Always check and double check, and also make sure that the vehicle is aware that you're going to be entering in front of them. Then you got to rock and roll nice and smoothly and cancel that signal.
He didn't say nothing else for me.
He did. They gonna make a decision.
Corey,
give it to you or get out the way.
But the other person made the decision and they was far back.
Another clue. This light gonna go off if you can't do it. It wasn't on.
But still,
it ain't on.
Look closer.
It say right here, objects, look, right here say objects in mirror are closer than they appear. That's why we gotta look in there. It appear closer.
You see right now he's on my ass.
It appear closer, right?
He's on my ass.
Come on.
I just went up barely two
check
spaces.
it and moving our eyes in that direction. Rock and roll. Bam, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom.
My bad,
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but you at least. Now we're going to take a look at how she's able to turn right on these intersections and why it's important to be able to take your time, turn that wheel, and gas through. The vehicle, again, folks, is going to straighten itself out. All you have to do is keep those hands in close proximity, get ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Move it up. Because there's no sign here that say no turn on red. So that means we can't. We easing it up and stopping, checking until it's clear. Then we finding our first lane, rock and roll. Bam, bam. Check it, rock and roll, bam, bam. Give it some through, give it some through. There you go, right? Also, looking in that direction gonna help you press on that gas a little bit more so we can get to it. We're gonna make it right at this upcoming street right here, right blinker on. Ease it up some more, ease it up some more, and now slow it down. 1, 2, 3, gas through, bam, bam. You're looking ahead again, turn it over. Now that we're looking at residential, let's take another look at what a double stop is and why it is important to make sure that you got line of sight before you roll. Go good first stop, but since we can't all the way see that way, we have to do that double stop. So you move forward now and stop again once we can clearly see left and right. Bam, let's move it up. Quickly move it up and now stop again. Pop. See, because now we can all the way see in both directions. Now you go left. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Make a right on this street here. Other right.
No, wait a minute.
There you go. Boom. We easing while we checking. Rock and roll. That's a little too much with a no yield sign there.
Too much stopping?
Yes.
Oh.
We want to roll with that a little bit more. Rock and roll. But that's still, bam, knowing where to look, how to slow it down and get it over there. We ain't still keeping the foot off the gas, rolling it through. So you're having problems with right-of-way issues when you see that merge sign coming from those major roads. Let's take a look at it real quick. This new road, we're watching for mergers from our right. Still a line because we got this curb here. Keep that speed up and just check it in our mirror because it's their job to fit us. Stay in our lane and keep checking. Bam, just like that. Ooh, easy. They give you your first ticket over here. They don't care about that driver's sticker. Another thing that you have to keep in mind when you're dealing with adult students learning to drive is how sensitive this subject is for them. Continuing to encourage them and reinforcing them with positive affirmations is always how you help to build their self-confidence and their ability to be able to keep me safe over there in that passenger seat. Can't always be the bad guy and not tell them that they are the real superheroes. I can't go off on you and not positively reinforce you just the same. Because people need that. I ain't getting no... Every time I say lane change, you doing it now. You get what I'm saying?
But so what? That's
I know
my
that.
natural personality.
And you see where we're persevering. We're getting past the things you naturally thought you could do to what you're doing in real life. There you go. You're rocking and rolling. You're doing damn good today. Now let's see how she turned right on major roads like 8 Mile and deal with pedestrians crossing the walkway. Keep it rolling, pause, because he got the right of way. They always got the right of way, right or wrong. Look where we going, and roll. Bam, bam. Better, better. Keep it rolling straight. Whether pedestrians is cutting through in the middle or going at the right time, we gotta slow it down or it'd be over with. So she handled going to 8 Mile pretty good. Let's take a look back inside of the residential area on how she was able to handle those uncontrolled turns. Keep in mind, uncontrolled intersections are those that do not include a stop sign or yield. You personally, as the driver, have to make the decision on how much to slow down, checking in both directions before heading in the direction you ultimately want to go. Stop sign or yield, we're able to move up a little bit more. Hover, every animal. Check it and rock and roll. Bam. 1, 2, gas through. Yup. Bam, just like that. So everything was looking good out on the roads, both residentially and on those main streets. But we still had one more thing to cover today, and that was entering the freeway. Let's take a look at how she did it and why it was so important for her to be able to conquer this on 696, one of Michigan's most toughest freeways. Keep it rolling. Make sure no one's coming right. Bam, keep it rolling. Straighten her up. Stay in your lane. Keep it rolling. Make sure no one's coming here. And slow it. Not slow it, but come off gas because we got to get over to the right. This is the weave area. Right blinker on. I mean left, sorry, sweetie. Left blinker. Check it, check it. And rock and roll. Gas it. Let's roll. Gas, gas. There you go. And keep our space here because we're going to have to go around them. I don't want you following too closely behind this truck. But you're doing good. Keep it rolling. Bam. Just like that. Now tap it, tap it. We're going to stay here for a minute until we build up. Look what we got next to it. So just keep our speed up until we find it. In our lane as we move forward, they have to find space here because we have to find space there. So keep it going. Put that right blinker on. Check before you move. Boom, boom, boom. Ease it over. Bam, just like that. Put that right blinker on because we're coming up at this exit. And keep it rocking and rolling. Boom, 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 boom. All the way off. Keep that speed up. And keep our distance from this truck so we can see ahead of it. Kill the signal. There we go. Bam, slow it. Stay straight. Middle lane. Bam, right there. Slow it down. And we good. Rock and roll. We're taking this all the way around. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hopefully it was able to help you all out and keep you safe behind that wheel when you get out there on the road. Mention that you saw this video and save $25 off your first drive. Let's rock and roll.